All right, good morning. Many of you have probably seen the images on the internet going around about how you can use like a red lipstick or a red eyeliner or a lip liner or something under your eyes to get rid of your dark circles. So I thought I would try this. I have never tried this before. This will be my first time, so bear with me. The video might go a little longer than it actually takes to do the process, but I wanted to give it a try and see how it goes. So first today, wash my face with Illuminate Clear. That's for oily skin, which I definitely have. And then I moisturized with the Divine Moisturizer. I absolutely love it. The best moisturizer I've ever used. It just goes right into your skin. It doesn't sit on top. It's not oily, greasy, anything. Love it. So then the next step then is to go ahead and I am going to use the Primal Lip Liner. As you can see, this is very red. I mean, this is like bright red. And what you're going to do is you're going to put it under your eyes. Now, my dark circles are not bad, but there are some. So we're going to see how this works. So you just kind of want to feather it on. You don't have to push real hard or anything. Gonna look really scary here, so, you know, bear with me while we try this. This would be a good, like, you know, Halloween look or something. Let me get this eye done here. So you're just gonna kind of lightly put it on. You know, you're not like pushing really hard. Just lightly kind of feathering it on. Okay, that looks really cool. Okay, then you can smudge it a little bit, depending on how dark your circles are. Some people will leave it without smudging it at all. Kind of how it works, your circles are a grayish, greenish color. The red neutralizes that color. So versus just, you know, trying to slap on some concealer or, you know, a little bit heavier foundation right there, the red helps neutralize that grayish green color. And that's why this works. So, because mine aren't too bad, I'm going to smudge it just a little bit. As many of you know, this eyeliner, after it sets for about 15 seconds, doesn't smudge very well, which is great. So, trust me, this isn't smudging a whole lot. This video is also being brought to you from the Residence Inn Marriott in Florence, Alabama, because I am here home shopping right now. Well, not right now, but that's why I'm in a hotel room. Okay, so I don't know how well you can see, but I've kind of smudged it up a little bit right there, up and around the corners. Then what you can do, take your primer, Glorious Primer. I love this stuff, and I never wear makeup without it anymore. It just makes everything go on so smooth. Provides a great foundation for makeup application. So just kind of like one little squirt, kind of see, not a whole lot. Rub that in, rub it around my face. Oh, and I forgot, I've seen people do this, and now I guess I'll attempt it. But I shouldn't have put my primer on yet, but that's okay. I have seen people go over their zits with it. Really, you shouldn't put the primer on first, because this won't set as well, but I have a couple, not even zits anymore, they're just like spots on my face. Same here. Little stupid spot. So we're gonna try it. Okay, let that set for a moment. Next, what you can do, then I'll try smudging these just a little bit here. Just smudge a little better after you put the primer on, but kind of defeats the purpose because you don't want it to smudge off. Then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take my BB cream. I use Honey Color. Put this on, and the other day I told you about putting either Curious or Sexy eye pigment in with your BB cream to give it a little shimmer. So this is my little sample size. I am going to just sprinkle this into my hand a little bit. That is, yes, an eyeshadow color. And now some people prefer to put the BB cream on with a brush. You can do it with your hands or a brush, whatever you prefer. BB cream is like a tinted moisturizer. So I prefer to put it on with my hands, and then if I need to, I can always take a brush and just kind of even it out a bit. But as long as your hands are clean, you don't want to be wiping your dirty little hands on your face, because that certainly won't help anything. Okay. So, great start. This is not rubbed in all the way. It's a little hard to see, I know, but right under here there is still some red. And even here a little bit, still showing a little bit, but don't worry, you're not done. Definitely helped cover over here better. But then what you can do is you can actually take your concealer. I use Fabulous. It's this color. And my little concealer brush. See? And then you're just going to dab under your eyes, up and around, and just kind of help fill in any color where you had your BB cream, and just kind of help it blend in here. Oh, that's pretty good. I like it. So I know it seems silly to be putting, red on your face, but it actually is a pretty fancy little trick here. Yeah, looks pretty good. Then what I'm going to do is I am going to take my pressed mineral powder. I use Taffeta, is the color that I prefer to use. And we're going to go ahead and put this on just all over my face real quick here. Again, you can either use a brush, or I actually like the little spongy pad that comes with this. For the coverage that I like, because my skin is not the best and I have some acne scarring on my face, I prefer to use a sponge because although it's a pressed powder, it's not a cream or anything. I think it goes on just a little bit thicker, and I like that about it. So make sure we're all blended in here. Now, I'm just going to be going for a very light look today. We're not going to go too crazy with anything. But then what you can do next, now we do have bronzers coming out in March, which I'm super excited about, but we don't have them yet. So what you can use for your bronzer actually is to take your angled brush, which is your blush brush, and go a shade darker. So this is my normal concealer. This is my like bronzing concealer. This is called Foxy. And we're going to take just a little onto the brush, swirl it around in the lid to kind of tap off any excess. And because it's angled, you want to go up. And we're just going to kind of brush this in to the little caving, I guess you could say, on your face. And we're just going to go up and around. All the way up and around top. And remember, you want to keep your angled brush always going up and around. You don't want to be coming down with it. It just makes everything go on smoother and blend a little bit better. So we're just going to keep going kind of up and around and just kind of giving it this bronzed look, staying around the hairline and into right in here. So I'll go stand over by the door, or the window, excuse me, in a minute. And there's no judging. Like I said, the whole makeup's not done. But I will go stand over by the window in a minute so you can kind of see what's going on here with how it looks. So just kind of going over things. Like I said, just provides a very nice, subtle bronzing look. Feel free to, put on as much as you think you need. But A great check is to always go stand in front of the window. Make sure you are not turning yourself into a fake tanner person with your blush. So, so you can kind of see we've got some contouring going on here and here. Keeping it lighter here and here, which is where you want to keep your highlighting. And I mean, that's pretty much it. The dark circles are gone. This is really a nice technique, super easy to do. Like I said, I've never done this before, and I'm instructing you as I'm going through. So yes, we're at 10.5 minutes, but really if I were to do this by myself, it would not have taken that long. So try to fix my hair. Hopefully nobody's standing outside the window. We're on the ground level, so it'd be kind of creepy. Okay. So I'm gonna stand over here in front of the window. Get this open. Gosh. Okay, let me pull this little sheer back over. Okay. So you can see that any dark circles are not showing under my eyes, which I think is great. Now this here, this is called melasma. It's a little bit of a skin condition. I may even try their brown spots, but I may even try putting the, doing the little red trick over those. It's gotten better, but, and the makeup helps conceal it a little bit more, but you do still see it, especially in the natural light. But looking just at like the dark circles, they're gone. So that is today's little tutorial on how to get rid of dark circles. I use the primer. And I use the Primal lip liner, is what it's called. Primal lip liner is that color of red. I use the BB cream with a little bit of the Sexy Eye Pigment sprinkled in it to give a little soft glow. Doesn't really pick up very well on the video, but you do see just a very faint shimmer if you were to see me in person. Also a BB cream and the Touch Pressed powder. I love it. I think it does offer really nice coverage. You know, those little zits over here, barely even see them now. Well, they're not even zits. Like I said, they're just kind of like, what? Well, they were zits. But that's it. So we'll wrap this up. Stay tuned for more videos. Thanks.